I was just reflecting on a time when I was connecting different trains and I was on my way to meet a friend. I was going from Italy to Switzerland. And it was an enjoyable ride, but I was able to reside and I was able to peep the vibe of this tribe, a group of characters, a group of friends that found their way next to me. And I was able to see some things that they didn't see. I was able to see the cause and effect, the ways we connect, the ways we disconnect, the ways we project, the way we reflect. And that sometimes things don't turn out quite as we'd expect. And what sort of effects may have on us with the things that we consume. And what starts to happen when we don't make enough room. So I noticed these friends, and it was 2 guys, 2 gals. The 2 girls were sort of average. No one was obese or crazy overweight. No one was, they were nice build. And then the guy was real stocky, real muscular, real built, like he'd spent some time in the gym. And then his friend was actually the opposite. He was a little bit on the skinny side, a little slender, if you'd like to go for the term. So they're just talking to each other, and I think they're talking in German or some other language, and they're laughing. I can understand that language, and I'm just kind of chuckling along with them, even though I can't really understand. And then I saw a box start to change hands. And I saw when they opened the box, there was a big old pizza. And they looked at the pizza like, nice to meet you. They started taking slices, right? They didn't take twice. They took each slice and they started to scarf it down as they passed it around. But the only one that did not partake of the pizza was the slender friend, the skinny guy. It's not that I think he wanted to offend his other friends, but he just probably wasn't hungry. But he allowed all of his other friends to enjoy the pizza, to partake and appreciate the pizza pie, right? He didn't ask why. He looked like a nice guy. And in about 15 to 20 minutes, all of his friends, all 3 of them, were fast asleep. Not a noise, not even a peep, not a sound. They were all put down by that one pizza. And I'm telling you, as I watched the 2 girls, they were drool was coming out of her mouth. I looked over and I seen the buff, the muscular guy. He was sleeping about, and then I looked over at the slender guy and I saw that he was wide awake. That he was able to even more so appreciate as he looked out the window and gazed at the landscape. He noticed everything. He was able to be grateful and appreciate the scenery, the greenery, the sights, the sounds, the cities, the towns, as the train went through. And it really showed me the effect on us with the things that we do. And also the cost and the price of what we don't do. Perhaps we could say that there's an effect for what you won't do, right? Because he was the only one who didn't take from the pizza, but he was able to retain and maintain his inner peace, while all of his friends were fast asleep. Do we ever reflect on how that price might be steep? The price of consumption. Do you ever have the gumption to understand that it might mess with the ways that you function? That it might put you into a state of sedation, even bring you to a slightly lower vibration, one where you can't appreciate all the things that life may bring. One where you might not be able to witness or notice one that, even though it has flavor, somehow could take away from your focus. What is the cost that we are willing to pay? And what is then lost when we indulge every day? Would you sacrifice taste to experience more life without it going to waste? This is a question I pose to you, my friend. Much love to you again. And in this journey that we spend, realize there is never an end.